2014 Hot 6 GSL Season 1 Round 8 Life versus Maru.
It is funny because Maru did get this far, taking out a lot of good Protosses, but yeah, now he's against not just any Zerg, but the Zerg, Life.
The Zerg.
The Zerg.
Well,
the Zerg.
It's funny how quickly you forget about Sulky, but he's Life is...
Sulky, Jadong. I mean, these are the three guys.
Those are the guys,
yeah.
For sure, those are the guys. And, you know, there's some others that are really high up there and still coming up, but those are the three you want to watch.
So we were talking about that Tootsie Roll Owl earlier.
That is the most deformed Pikachu I've ever seen.
We've got some Terran support here.
There's the Terran.
Kind of a funny spot for Maru to be in when he's the only Terran left, and he's like, well we're not doing well. I don't even know why I'm here.
It's kind of funny.
I don't have anybody whose games I can really copy right now.
If he hit nothing but Protosses all the way through, he'd probably have a very good chance of taking it, but he's on the side of the bracket that only has one Protoss, so I'm sure he's hoping he wins this and Parting wins the other match.
Welcome to the studios, guys. Yeah, video games are cool.
No, they aren't. Video games are for nerds.
They're for
you guys
nerds.
are nerds.
God save the Terran. And Life kills him. He's like, where's your gun now?
Oh, man.
Are you familiar with a game called Demon Souls?
Yeah.
And you know Dark Souls now?
Yeah.
They just came out with the second one. I have Dark Souls, but I never beat it. I beat Demon Souls, which takes about a year. It takes a long time. But I was wondering, do you think I should get Dark Souls on PC or on? I'm going to beat Dark Souls before I beat Dark Souls 2.
Yeah.
Do I get that on PC or we get that on console? I need somebody to tweet this at me. I'm crowdsourcing this.
Which one should you get? What's the argument for PC?
Honestly, it's because Dark Souls is so hard. You basically leave it on, and you end up taking breaks.
Yeah.
Pretty periodically, and letting mana rebuild, and
you don't want to leave your
going on the internet.
console on.
Well, I just don't know. I'm wondering if it would be better if I had it on PC and I just tab out and do stuff. Or people that have played the game would know what I'm talking about. It's sort of like you can't pause in the game even. It's actually that hard.
You can't pause.
You can't pause. You just have to be somewhere safe.
Oh man, you can't pause. I can't even believe that.
I know. Yeah, but you can get into safe places. The game's very mapped out. But
weird.
I'm wondering if I should just get it on PC. I have it on PS3, but. Anyways, somebody let me know on Twitter. We got the Reaper coming up here. The Reaper completely zoned out there. Yeah,
taking a lot of damage before getting out. By the way, another very quick speed opener here from Life. And it's cool to see stuff like this out of him because there's so many mind games going on. Both these players are so strong that we see different builds such as this. Because normally speaking, this is not the best build. But in this situation, I mean, he's playing against someone who's going to be trying to take some extra risks to get ahead. And as we see, he's made this on the low ground, so maybe this little Speedling group can do something.
Speaking of these Reapers, and they get that SCV, and it looks like he's going to get it!
Wow. That's nice. Oh, and he got one of the Reapers?
Mid-flight. Yeah, I thought that was going to get away for sure.
And now with all these links coming up?
This actually might end in a complete disaster here for Maru.
Things are not looking good, Tasteless. One Reaper in a bunker, that's not really the highest damage output that you could hope for.
This actually is so hard to recover from, guys. If he gets the command center here, the command center needs to at least at the bare minimum finish.
Yeah, he just needs to lift it off. If
I don't
he can
think
finish
he can get an SCV down there.
No, I don't know.
Even has one link poking up there to check.
Well, he can do some fancy micro here. We'll see if it'll work out. I like that he's leaving a little bit there.
He just gets up in the main. He's like, oh, god damn it. All right. So this is getting, all right, that's canceled. Now there was another command center that's about to finish over here in the main. But, I mean, this is such a blow.
It is, seriously.
This is so
was that
bad.
6 SCVs and 2 Reapers killed? Oh, man.
Yeah, plus the Hellions.
Oh, this is, how gross.
He got one Hellion, right? Am I crazy? I thought
I'm not sure if he did, but maybe. But seriously, this is, what a good situation for Life. To be able to force a cancel on that command center, it's like the slowest expansion ever.
Well, this sucks for Maru, man. I guess we were probably right with our predictions here.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that I'm sad to see Maru potentially losing the series. I'm sad to see him lose like this. games where the Terran doesn't even get to get all his building blocks set up to start the engine that allows him to make the units and then play a normal game, you know?
Yeah, well, this is what it is to play against Life. This guy will do all sorts of crazy things. And
well, I mean, Life really ekes out all the damage possible with his Lings. He's so good at scouting. Yeah. He's so good at the surrounds, at faking, at countering that, I mean, God, you got to think, you know, Maru obviously wants to get out of his base and wants to do a lot of damage, but will Life ever let him get there? I think the answer is no.
Yeah, I don't know what he's going to be able to do in this situation. I mean, he's just going to go into regular bio play, which is fine. And we do have the very quick layer once again here from Life. We'll have to see what he wants to go with this. I would imagine it's going to be a Spire.
Oh, and this is exactly what I was talking about, the countering.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Did you see the SCV there? Is he not going to get that SCV? Well, he gets the...
That's all right, though, because he kills Marines and SCVs over here.
This is a choose-your-own-adventure right now for Life on the different ways he wants to beat Maru.
He's like, do you use the Lings to kill things, or do you use the Mutas to kill things?
Yeah. He's like, I'll go with Lings, and it's a turn to page 37. He's like, okay.
GG.
I swear to God, one time, because I used to read those choose-your-own-adventure books all the time, there was one where I swear to God there was like some kind of loophole I like couldn't get out in the book.
Oh, really?
I'm like, am I actually stuck?
You should have just gone to a different page.
Well, that's
you had the power.
Well, I did do it eventually, but I was like, no, I want to see, you know, where do I end up? Choose-your-own adventures are not as good, though. They're like, do you go through the door 1 or door 2? I'm like, well, I'll try door 2. It's like, you fell in a pit and died. I'm like, okay.
My brother used to read a lot of those. Never got into them.
They're not that good. You're better off just playing a game.
I never understood them. I just read straight through. I'm like, this is so disjointed.
This is so schizophrenic.
Yeah. All right, well, so, this nice group of Hellions is actually doing some work on this hatchery. And with just Speedlings out, he's not going to be able to do too much here except what we see him doing, which is like a little dance of Zerglings.
Yeah. The Wallens all up. It's 1-1 coming here for infantry. Life taking a page back from Orthodox Terran play. Definitely not going to go mech. I think on a map like this, probably mech not even that viable of an option.
Well, I think mech is viable everywhere, Taste.
I know you do.
But I see what you're saying.
So we have the Hellions coming down here. Now, they don't do a lot of damage to the hatchery, so it's going to take them a while. But here with the Marines coming in here, if he can focus fire this down, we have 8 units coming out, but this might just be too much damage too quickly.
It could be. Look at this. He's going to be able to get this hatchery, and the Mutas are coming up.
Wow. Now, the Mutas can probably take out the majority of this while it's on the way back home. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But nice targeting there.
Yeah. You kill a Muta or 2 with those after you get the hatch, and you got 2 Overlords on the way as well. Maru's done a great job of fighting back here.
He looks very good. Now we see Life going to push back the 3rd. He needs to do anything to get back into a balanced economy. Zerg want to be ahead, but he has to do something right now to at least even out this fight.
All right, so after all is said and done, if we look at like where they're at, they have a similar worker count. They're both kind of on 2 bases with 3rd base like coming soon. Their upgrades are kind of similar. Their army supplies are kind of similar. It's weird that the game has turned like this.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because due to the amount of damage that Life did early on, we were very confident that this would be nearly impossible for Maru to win. But Maru has recuperated. He looks good.
Yeah, it's, well, you know, I guess this is something that can happen if you open up with a 2-base Muta, even though you're going to have kind of a strong early game with those Speedlings that you got out so quickly. Fast Mutas, while they can do some damage, are a bit fragile as well.
Seems like Life underestimated his opponent a little bit there, taking that 3rd like that with the Muta tech.
Well, if his opponent had been going, like, let's say he was going mech that game, right?
Sure.
He doesn't have that many Marines to come down and help snipe it, and the Mutas plus Lings can actually save the hatchery, and then he's actually in a good spot.
Okay, there we go. I thought there was an empty medevac going by there. So he does now secure the 3rd. There's more Mutas making. It's possible that Life will go for a very strong timing attack here, trying to hit that 3rd with the Banelings. Once we get the speed done here, the attack upgrade being finished up here as well. If he gets up here, and let's say Maru is aggressive here and loses too many units, the counterattack here from Life could be quite deadly.
Well, we have Baneling's speed on the way. It's not going to be done for this battle. He is trying to get in here and get something done, but very good micro so far here. Some do connect. Ooh! Ouch! And a Widow Mine.
All right, he's going to come down here again. More Lings have grouped up here. I'm wondering if Maru might want to turn around. Weird rallied SCVs there, by the way. All right.
All right, we do have more Banelings coming out. With Baneling speed almost done, it looks like he should be able to hold on here, but Maru trying to eke out any damage that he possibly can. Both these players playing so fast, by the way, if you look at those APM tabs.
Yeah, these are two of the fastest players out there. Now, slowly but surely, Maru is pushing in here. He is regrouping, doing a parade push right now. Endless stream of Terran units coming down now. Now, what he has to make sure of is the Banelings don't connect properly. If the Banelings connect properly like they looks like they might right here, then the Mutas can clean up the rest. And that will force the Terran all the way back home. More Mutas right now than there are Marines on the ground.
He actually brings in some more Marines, and he does get to push it back for now once again. And with these Widow Mines, maybe he can continue?
I'm not sure, actually. It's pretty neck and neck right now.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's going to be kind of Maru favored as soon as that 2-2 finishes up, because Life's 2-2 very, very slow here in comparison. It's going to be a big area of time where Maru has a 2 upgrade advantage.
All right, he's coming here. Those Hellbats doing a great job taking that damage. But Link's coming here now. He picks up. He darts out. The Widow Mines are still there. He needs... Oh, wow. I didn't think he was actually going to get hit by that, but he did. He really needs to get rid of those Widow Mines. If he gets rid of the Widow Mines, he'll probably drive Maru all the way back. But for the time being, Maru has a very tight clench over here on the outside of the third base location for Life. Life needs a solution pretty quickly here, or he's never going to be able to get a fourth. The Terran's economy is going to be so balanced.
Yeah.
He's just going to run out of options.
Look how few drones he has here. He's just forced into making unit after unit after unit. These Hellbats really helping out as well, taking quite a bit of damage there, hurting the Lings as well. And Maru continues to push forward.
Okay, he's tearing through here now. Again, it's the Widow Mines you want to watch for if you get the Lings to soak up that damage instead. But again, every time he pushes him back, it's just not enough. Then the Widow Mines, their presence is too much of a threat. Life turns around. You know what? I think Maru might actually win this.
Yeah, it's looking more and more likely here, but let's not forget. Ooh, that was bad.
Whoa, that was bad.
But he is picking off a lot of medevacs with this, so that's the one area where he's doing quite well, but you know, as you say, it's just not quite enough. He's not actually breaking him.
The Mutas and the Lynx now come out here again. This just barely might be enough. Again, the Widow Mines, though, are what we got to watch out for. He's not making any more Widow Mines, is he?
No, he's using Hellbats. And, you know, with a couple Widow Mines there,
one or two more Widow Mines? What do you think?
Well, he only has one left, so,
yeah,
I mean, the Widow Mines have actually been a big factor in this. So I think he would have been able to hold it by now if it weren't for those Widow Mines.
Again, the Mutas just cannot contest with the Marines. They back up. More Banelings being made.
No, it's 57 drones to 67 SCVs right now.
And even beyond that, it's 113 supply to 152 with the Terran in the lead, and normally you'd have supplies in the opposite here. So I think very slowly here, Life is going to run out of oxygen. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Wow, those supplies balanced out very quickly.
Oh, my God.
Up until that attack, it was actually a Terran-favored game, but...
I would still say it is. If you look here, he has very few minerals in his main base. His mining is really going downhill. And Maru's economy isn't touched at all.
It's booming right now.
Yeah.
He's continuing to get the attack and armor upgrades. He just continues to regroup. Even though there's a fourth base actually in the back bottom left corner here that Life could take and probably never be bothered, he just isn't able to quite muster the resources to acquire that. He's barely able to mine efficiently on all the bases he has right now.
No, certainly. It's a rough spot. But he's flying around with his Mutas. If anyone can get something done with Mutas here, it's Life. But what can he get done? We saw already there's missile turrets all over the place. The macro is really kicking in. He's now getting some Thors to go with this Marine-based army with some Hellbats in there as well. That's a hard composition to deal with.
He's going to take out this position now. He got the Mutas over there.
That one Widow Mine.
You know, it's funny. I thought the Ling was going to trigger the Widow Mine.
Yeah.
It didn't.
Maybe he's manually targeting. I don't know.
It's possible.
Yeah. Maru is that good.
Yeah, the Banelings are being made right now, but this is the weird window of time where the Terran can just do so much damage until those Banelings hatch. They hatch right now. Again, we're back to 116 to 165. The splitting is happening. A Thor here in the group. Are there too many Mutas? No, just barely not enough.
Almost breaking through that attack in, but even if he had, Life was gaining no ground the entire time.
Yeah.
Well,
nicely done, Maru.
1-1.
Yeah, Maru can still do this. He started out, and Life was in the lead. He did do a lot of damage with those lanes. He really punished the opener. But you know what? Maru recuperated. We've seen him do this against Protosses. He's just very good at rallying his army to get to his opponent. He controls it well. He makes the right decisions. And slowly but surely, he topples his opponent.
Yeah. It's the kid is a beast. But
can he do it 2 more times, though? That's the real question.
The fact that Life holds it that long, like imagine if that was a more normal economy game where Life has like 4 bases trying to hold that. He would have so many more units.
Yeah.
He would look even more deadly there.
It's anybody's game so far.
Yeah.
A great match.
Very good so far.
We still have potentially 3 more games. We're going to go to our 3rd game after the short break, so don't go anywhere.